everybody, it's John from the App Review Zone, back with another review. Today we're going to try something just a little bit different. YouTube decided to contact me over the last week about one of my apps where I showed a screenshot, a screen preview of the video, and asked if I had the digital rights to show it. I think this is something that they're going to be doing more and more. So rather than show a bunch of on-screen reviews and then have to take them down or do a lot of running around, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get permission to do that ahead of time. So that being said, I'm going to talk to you face-to-face about some apps, but I'm not going to show them on the screen. Sorry, if this is something that bums you out, feel free to click stop now. But if not, hear me out. I got some information that you might want to be interested in. I created a list of 26, well actually it's 25 items, 25 apps that you must have on your iPhone or on your iPhone device. And some of these apps may be a little controversial as far as must-haves, but I think that they're must-haves. The first one I want to talk about is an app called Pacemaker. Now, this is a newer app. It's a DJ app that just came out, and the way it works, by a DJ app, I mean it's an app where you can connect to your music and you can play the music in a mix. You have a certain amount of effects that go into it, but it's a really easy app where you can just load up a song playlist from either your iTunes or from Spotify, and then you can hit play, and it will just play that playlist, but it will mix it for you. So there's a certain amount of go between one song to the next. There's no pause, there's no break. It's really nice. You can mess with the treble, the bass, the highs, the lows. You can also buy special effects to do things like chop chop and reverb and other things. You can add on to it. It's really kind of cool and really kind of easy, and it's called Pacemaker, and you can get that in the App Store. I'm going to put links to all these apps in the show notes below. Number 24 is Transfer Pro. Transfer Pro is a real simple photo transfer app that allows you to transfer photos from your phone to your computer and from your computer to your phone. Really quick, really simple, over your Wi-Fi. It's a real simple, easy app. Check it out. It's called Transfer Pro. Number 23 is Flickster. Most of you have heard of Flickster before. Flickster is also, I don't know if they're owned by, but they're partnered with Rotten Tomatoes. You can get all your latest showtimes, trailers for movies, check out what theaters near are showing stuff, rate, your ratings, and also you can see how Rotten Tomatoes has rated this. Flickster is an awesome, awesome movie tracking app. Another must-have if you're a movie lover. Number 22, Tumblr. Tumblr is a social media. If you've been under a rock or you're just not into social media, I'll explain. Tumblr is a social media site where you can kind of tumble websites or tumble the pages of other users who post their information, their content onto them. You can find out a lot of great things. You can search for different topics. You can also post and promote your own things on Tumblr. It's completely free. It's really great service. It's a really great social media promotion tool, and it's also a really great app. They've really made it much, much better. It's much easier to post things onto Tumblr. Set up a free account, and away you go. Number 21 is an app called Hours. Now, Hours is another app that I have just heard about. It's a time tracking app. Now, the way this works is you set up different events in your time, different events, almost like reminders, and then it will track the time from the time you set it up until it starts, and it will give you reminders as you go along, kind of keeping you on track. You can set up different types of goals and events that go along with those reminders, so you know if you're on track or if you're behind. It's color coded, it's very organized, it's really cool. It's one of these great productivity apps that I think is a must-have for any busy person who's got a lot of things that they want to get done. The next app, number 20, is Slice. Now, Slice, this app is so cool. Slice is an app that it searches your email and finds all the emails from all the package delivery sites that it knows about. It looks at your PayPal, your Amazon, anything you've ordered, and then it puts it all in the user interface, so you can see everything you ordered. You can see everything you ordered in the past. You can see everything you've ordered in the future. The best part is that you don't need to search for tracking codes anymore. It shows you the tracking in the app itself. It's the coolest app ever, and that is called Slice. Now, with everybody ordering stuff on Amazon and PayPal, and they're doing a lot of stuff where they're ordering stuff online these days, it's like a no-brainer as far as a must-have. I mean, do you really want to go back to, finding a tracking code, then going to UPS site, then typing in the tracking code, and then this is all in one shot. Just go to the app, bam, it's there. Number 19, LastPass Password Manager. Now, there's a lot of password managers out there. I prefer LastPass. It's searchable. You can access LastPass not only on your iPhone, you can also access it you can put it on your iPad, put it on any tablet. You can also access it over the web. It's completely encrypted. It's encrypted going over the web. It's encrypted. It's encrypted on your device as well. So if anyone hacks your device and they get into any kind of data structures, they can see that they don't get to see anything. It's really nice. It's really easy to use. You just put your sites in there. It even has password generators for you. It's a really great tool, and I store a lot of passwords in LastPass. Let's see. Number 18, Sunrise. Now, Sunrise is a new calendar app that is it's a really cool substitute for the iPhone calendar app. It syncs up with Google Calendar, with iCloud, and Exchange Calendar. It's free. It is kind of redesigned the way calendars work. You've got your normal calendar dates up top, but you've got the events that are going on in your calendar that you've already set up, and as you scroll them, the dates on the calendar, the date of the calendar change, so you can still keep track of where you are and still scroll all your events. It's really kind of cool. Check it out. I personally think it's a must-have, but some people, they don't like new and different. I kind of like new and different, especially if it's better for me. Let's see, what else do I got here? Google Maps. Enough said, right? Google Maps. It's the best mapping tool there is. Apple is getting better. Their Apple Map is better. They added 3D map things now. It's pretty cool, but still not Google Maps. Google Maps is my go-to mapping service. It's the app I use anytime I got to find out where I'm going. You got to have Google Maps. Number 16, Facebook. If you're on Facebook, you need the Facebook app. Most people, they have like 1.9 billion people on Facebook, so a lot of people are on Facebook. I personally think it's a must-have. If you are in social media in any way, you need the Facebook app. Next app goes along with that, Twitter. Now, Twitter, not everybody's into Twitter. Not everybody understands Twitter. If you tweet, though, it's duh. You need the Twitter app. If you're in business and you don't tweet, I don't know what's wrong with you, because it's really an awesome way to build up your business. And if you need some information as to how to do that, give me a call, because I don't have 1 million people on Twitter, but from nowhere I've got like 3,000 to 4,000 people on Twitter. It's not a ton, but it's not two either. So I'm doing something right, anyways. If you want to follow celebrities on Twitter, it's the easiest way to see what they're up to. And It's just the Twitter app on iOS is great. Let's see, number 14, Dropbox. If you like Dropbox, Dropbox on your computer, then you're going to love it on your phone. You can take all the pictures, anything you've got on your phone, store it into your Dropbox, call it down to your computer, anything. Before I started using the iMac, which now I have the ability to airdrop photos, my go-to thing was Dropbox. I would upload all my photos to Dropbox, then download them to my PC, and then plug them into my website. Now, I don't do that, but I still use Dropbox to store a lot of things and share things between people. You can also give people access to Dropbox, and they can access things on your Dropbox account. It's totally free unless you upgrade your Dropbox to a bigger size. But otherwise, it's totally free service, and I think it's a must-have. Let's see. Number 13, Spotify. Now, some people are going to argue with me on this. They say, oh, Spotify, why would that be a must-have? I'm telling you, Spotify is the greatest music service. Yeah, Pandora is good, but Pandora doesn't have the ability to just pick the songs you want. You got to kind of go with the, I like it, I don't like it, this is great, this is not good, don't play this again. With Spotify, you just search for the songs. Most artists are on Spotify. There's a few that aren't. Taylor Swift isn't. I don't think Metallica is. Garth Brooks isn't. But there's a lot of artists that are. Tons and tons of obscure music you've probably never even heard of before that is. And as a part-time DJ, Spotify has saved my bacon more than a few times. Anytime I didn't have a song and I couldn't find it on iTunes or there was no Wi-Fi, I had Spotify over the cellular network, and it was flawless. It was great. Let's see. Number 12, Pinterest. Again, this is a social media app, and it's not just for chicks. Pinterest is, again, a great way to promote yourself. It's another way to find tips and tricks on how to do things. You can find great recipes for guys. Man, there's low-carb recipes out the wazoo on Pinterest. I think it's a must-have. It's a great way to kill half an hour if you're bored. Check out Pinterest. It's a cool app. Text message, the wife. I'll check it in a minute. Flick. I got 11 more to go. Flick. Flick is like Tinder for your photo roll. The way it works is you swipe left to delete, right to keep, or right to delete and left to keep. I'm not sure. But anyways, it's really an easy way to manage your photos. It's also an easy way to delete photos quickly and accidentally. So you got to be careful with this one. But it's very powerful, and it's very time-saving, and that's what I like. I love saving time. It's great. Number 10, iDarkroom. I've been looking for a full-fledged photo editor on the iPhone for a long time. Now, this thing, it's not Photoshop, don't get me wrong, but it's got a lot of cool features. You can resize photos with this, crop photos with this, add filters, add textures. You can do a lot of cool things, and it's really easy to use with iDarkroom. Check out that photo app and listen to those dogs bark. They just love to mess up my videos. Number 10. We'll try to keep going. Find Scanner. Find Scanner is like it says, it's a document scanning app. Scans documents to your iPhone, but the cool thing is it has OCR, optical character recognition. So if you have a document that's text and you want to scan it, it'll recognize the characters and make a text, make a text document for you, and not just a pretty picture of like some of the other scanners do. It's very cool. It's very powerful. Check out Find Scanner. Number 9, or I should say number 8. Yahoo Weather. Yahoo Weather is one of many number of weather apps. I personally prefer Yahoo Weather. I think the interface is clean, it's easy to use, it's cool, and it's very fast, and I like that a lot. Check out the Yahoo Weather app. You can put in your zip code or your area code, and it'll tell you exactly what your weather is in your area. Number 7, Evernote. Evernote is a very powerful note-taking app. Way better than the notes on the iPhone. You can put notes in. You can share notes with other people. You can upload them. You can access those notes on your computer if you have Evernote on your system. It's really a great app. I used it a lot when I was at several different web conferences. It's very cool. I would check out Evernote. Number 6, iCatcher. iCatcher is a podcasting app, not for podcasting, for you podcasting, but to actually listen to podcasts and hear podcasts. It is really good. You can slow down the podcast, speed up the podcast, jump to different parts. It's really easy to find different podcasts. Podcasting is a huge, huge thing these days. And if you like podcasts, check out iCatcher. Number 5, Simple Resize. Simple Resize is exactly what it is. It's a picture or photo resizer, and it's extremely simple. There's about 5 or 6 different sizes you can pick from. You just tell it what photo you want to resize, tell it the size, and hit go, and it just resizes it for you and then saves it to your camera roll. Doesn't ruin the original picture, saves a new version. So you can take that version and put that version on your website. If you need 320 by 240 or whatever, boom, there it is. And, you know, with the iPhone's camera, you take a picture, it's ginormous, and you upload that to your website, it is slow. So you need to resize your photos. You want to do it quickly. Check out Simple Resize. Number 4, SubscriptMe. This app is the coolest app ever. SubscriptMe, oh man, these messages. SubscriptMe is basically, it tracks your online subscriptions. So if you have online subscriptions with PayPal, with online subscriptions with, you know, your, I'm trying to think what it is. Anything, any online subscriptions. Again, it goes into your email, it finds your subscriptions, and it tracks them for you. It finds your payments, and it reminds you a few days in advance, hey, this subscription is coming due. That is cool. You can set it up to remind you earlier or later. It's really, really a cool, nice, convenient app, and it's very helpful. Check out number 3, PDF Merger. This app is fun. I had a friend who had actually it was my brother. He had a PDF, and he was struggling so hard to figure out a way to get 6 pages of PDF material combined into one document, and he spent an entire day trying to figure it out. I said, send them over to me. I put it into PDF Merger. I had it done in 5 minutes and send it back to him, and I was like the hero. And PDF Merger does that exactly. It takes your multi-pages of PDF, merges them into one document, and then you can use that as a multi-page but one document PDF document. It's very cool, very powerful, and I highly recommend you check that one out. Number 2, Instagram. Instagram is awesome. Again, social media. I'm big on social media, as you can tell, and Instagram is cool. You can promote yourself on Instagram. You can follow celebrities. You can follow people you know. You can also check out lots of different Instagram pages of models, of any kind of topic that you're interested in. It's out there on Instagram. For guys, little secret, there's a lot of chicks on Instagram that are really hot, and they post tons and tons of pictures. I don't know who they are, but I can look at their pictures. Very nice, right? Anyways, Instagram, very cool. Lastly, but not least, my number 1 must-have app is Launcher. This app is the coolest. Launcher is a widget that you put into your phone, into the notifications section, and you can set up different apps, and I highly recommend you buy the premium version, because then you can have unlimited apps, and you can launch apps with one click. Now, that may not sound like much, but you can also generate an email, a drafted email, and if you send that email out to a lot, you can have a one button, hey, email, and then just put the email in and poof, it goes. If you have a certain thing that you do on your phone and it requires multiple steps, you can put it all down into one, boom, one tap with Launcher. Launcher is very powerful, and it's a very, very cool, convenient app, and it's one of my favorite apps of all time. So that is my 25 must-have apps for your iPhone 5S, iPhone 6, iPhone 6 Plus. I would say iPhone 5, but anything past the 5S, some of these apps might not work. So that's I'm just you've been warned, okay? But otherwise, those are the apps, folks. And this is John from the App Review Zone. Please subscribe to our channel. If you like this video, if you like the way I'm doing it face to face, I'm not showing things. If you like that, leave me some comments. If you don't like it, tell me you suck, whatever. But just please subscribe to our channel. We're going to be doing a lot more videos, a lot more video reviews. I'm working on getting content permissions on a lot, so I can do more on-screen stuff, and also a lot of different things. So, anyways, thanks, and we'll talk to you next time.